Here's my user interface, and this is how you work it. Okay, so the way that you use this app is you first input your name, and then you input the food type that you would like to eat, and then the price, and then you generate it. Depending on the type of food that you want to eat and the price, it will give you a different recommendation of restaurant. So because I chose breakfast food and the low price of $5, it's going to give me Denny's. If I want to put in 15 and say the price for lunch, I'll get Five Guys. Or we go back to breakfast, I choose 10, and it gives me IHOP. So there are different restaurants for each input that you can put in. The overall purpose is to find the restaurant that you desire to eat at through the food type and the price. As you can see, I declare 4 of my variables: my username, my price, my food type, and my output. My username variable, it holds my text input for my name, so it's going to be holding your name there, so it can bring it over to this text and insert your name there. The price is going to be holding the price right here, so it can also transfer the price to the text. The same thing with food type. And then output. Output is going to be the restaurant that you desire based on what food type you want, and the price that you want to pay. And then finally, the text variable is down here. It's pretty much just the text for all of this. All of this, I mean, here, I'll show you. All this text right here. That's what the text is holding. The variables are constantly updating based on the different inputs of the user. As you can see, if I input, instead of SS, Spencer, it will change to Spencer. If I want to do lunch instead of breakfast, it will change to lunch. If I want to choose 10 instead of 5, it will switch to 5. I'm doing this through the grabbing of my variable and my update text function, which is grabbing all of this from here and transferring it into my on events, so I can constantly be updating my screen. This goes for pretty much everything here. As stated before, my program creates several outputs, but it's going to be your name, the amount of money that you would like to spend, the food type that you'd like, and the restaurant that's your desired location. And then it chooses which output to display by the user choice here and here, but also through if-else statements, otherwise known as a conditional, for what restaurant you'd like to go to. Depending on what food type you choose and the amount of money you'd like to spend, it will choose a certain restaurant. I was initially stuck because my initial output for my restaurant was undefined. I didn't know how to fix it. So with Miss Denton's help, so all I need to do is remove my $signs from my value, because that ends up confusing the computer, and it won't end up actually taking the numbers. It will just get itself confused and not realize that those numbers there, right here, are correlating straight to my output, which is the string. So that's how I confused the computer. I didn't even notice myself, but I fixed it and now it's working.